My name is Miles,
And I'm Juliana.
and we are your Chandler Young Life student staff. We get the opportunity to hang out with high schoolers all across the greater Chandler area every single week.
So, for those of you that don't know what Young Life is a nonprofit Christian ministry where we just reach adolescents and we introduce them to Jesus Christ and we just help them grow in their faith.
Yeah, and we wanted to give you guys the opportunity to hear for some of these kids tonight, so please give a hand to Fausto, Olivia, and Chino.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Fausto Jimenez, long-term resident of Chandler. I went to Galveston Elementary School, Bogle Junior High, Chandler High, and I had the pleasure of going to Arizona State University. Currently, I'm a United States Federal Probation Officer working here in Arizona, and I just wanted to share a little bit of how I was introduced to Young Life. My daughter was invited to camp a few years ago as a freshman, and when she was at camp, when she came back from camp, I just noticed a huge transformation. She was on fire for the Lord, and she's growing up to be just a beautiful young lady, and she's just bringing others to Jesus like we're supposed to. Through her, my wife and I got reconnected to church. We both grew up in the church, but we just kind of went away as we were older. But through our daughter and because of Young Life is what brought us back to the Lord.
Next, I want to invite up one of my good friends. She's one of our senior girls. Give it up for Miss Olivia Gully.
My name is Olivia Gully. I'm a senior at Chandler High School. I grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but I moved here about 2 years ago. My family has a really, really deep history with Young Life dating back to the 50s. But when I moved out here, I knew I needed some structure and I needed some new friends. I wasn't a Christian by any means, and I had no interest in becoming one. But my first week of Chandler, I met a kid in my math class who was wearing a Chandler Young Life shirt, and I knew I could bring up the conversation considering I knew what it was from my family's history. So we just had a conversation about it, and he obnoxiously texted me every week, reminding me to go to club. And when I finally did, I met some amazing people that I know are going to stick by my side for the rest of my life, whether I want them to or not. But they love them, and they bring me so much closer to Jesus.
Thank you, Olivia. Fausto, would just love to hear more about your story and what you're doing now specifically with the junior high ministry Wildlife.
When I saw the transformation in my daughter, I asked Chris, what can I do with Young Life? I want to serve. I want to be part of this. I want to bring people to Jesus, especially young kids. So Chris said, you know what? I think you would do really good with Wildlife. Junior high kids, these kids have an infinite amount of energy. I play soccer with them. I play basketball with them. We eat and we just have fun. And I'm just there to show the love of Jesus. And it's just been an incredible journey.
Yeah. Thank you, Fausto. It's been really cool watching you really grow in your faith and just mentor these boys well. But while talking about Wildlife, it's really cool. A lot of our students actually were introduced to Young Life and Jesus through our Wildlife program. One, like Mr. Chino Alvarado. You want to come up here, my friend?
Hi guys, my name is Chino, and growing up, me and my family were very involved in the church. We would go every Sunday, never miss a service. I would always go to Sunday school, but we stopped going once my mom adopted my cousins due to a family situation, and my faith was put to a pause. But then in middle school, me and my friends, our science teacher, he actually invited us to Wildlife Camp. We didn't really want to go at first, but he eventually convinced us to go, and we had the best week of our lives. We got to learn more about Jesus and who he was and how much he loves us, and it was so fun. We decided to go again the next year, where me and my friend had the opportunity to stay for Work Crew. And Work Crew is basically a bunch of high schoolers giving up their summer just so they can go serve these kids, whether it's washing dishes, serving food, cleaning restrooms. And it was just an amazing experience. And throughout these 2 past years, we kept going. And actually, serving at camp made me want to serve more at home. And that's why I'm becoming a wildlife leader when I'm old enough. And one of my friends who actually served with me at camp is here tonight, and she's going to be sharing her story as well. Welcome up, my friend Bella.
Hi guys, I'm Bella, and I'm from Phoenix. I grew up with my mom. She was a single mother, and my dad was in and out of my life. We went to church sometimes, but I never had a true relationship with God. For a long time, I didn't want to have a relationship with Him, and I filled a lot of voids with things that I shouldn't have been doing, and I surrounded myself with the wrong people, and I refused to get help. My mom had signed me up for camp with the help of Chino, and at the end of my freshman year, I went, and I truly didn't want to go, and I felt forced to be there. But that's where I met my Young Life leader, Yuli, and she never gave up on me, and I truly believe that God sent her to show me that I'm forgiven and worthy of His love. After that, I started reading my Bible more often and asking a lot of more questions, and I decided to wholeheartedly follow Jesus, and I got baptized last year on Easter. And yeah.
My name is Jeff Christian. I'm on the executive committee of Young Life, and we're so glad to see you guys here tonight. You heard firsthand just now from Olivia, from Chino, from Bella, and from Fausto about how Young Life has impacted them directly. And the life change isn't limited to students, like was mentioned. What you all need to know is that Fausto and Bella are stepdad and daughter. So these two are tied together. That life change that they talked about and that we've said, this is the picture of it right here. Started with Bella, spread to her whole family. That's the power of Young Life. So we talk a lot about the relationship with kids. That is a huge part of it, but it absolutely doesn't stop there. So we're so excited about the picture that this holds for you guys tonight. Thank you guys for sharing your story.